All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Hajime no Ippo, episode 39. Okay.
Date gave him the eye of challenge.
The gauntlet has been thrown down, but Ippo does have, I'm guessing he's not going to go straight to Date because he is still only rank 5. But that's still fantastic.
Yeah, in terms of Date, though, the only unfinished business, though, is probably Ippo.
Which is crazy to think about. Yeah.
And Takamura encouraging Ippo is good, but I feel like we still need that proper time in order to prep for a punch that stops your heart for a second.
Yeah.
Like, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I said it before, but this is some stunning strike. Like,
definitely. This is
really high
some
DC
next level
check.
stuff.
Yeah.
But thankfully, Ippo does have some other people that he'll get to fight before Date, give him time to prep himself.
Yeah. Although I could see it being a thing where Ippo does need to be the one to challenge him, like in terms of what would make sense etiquette wise. Like he can't initiate the match, but I'm sure Date could set it up to where he's all like, "Here you go, open. You just have to." Just come, just make this happen. Come on, Ippo, let's go.
Well, and once Ippo gets to say second in featherweight, then, a challenge that actually makes sense.
Well, the thing is, we had a 10th to 5th place challenge here, so we could have a 5th to 1st place.
Right, but I think that was because Okita was basically, sort of stooping down and saying, yes, I will challenge you even though you're a 10th, whereas if a 10th were to challenge a 5th, probably wouldn't happen. But
you mean a 1st would challenge a 5th?
Mm-hmm. No, a 1st challenging a 5th, sure, but I don't think Date is going to be the one to issue the challenge to Ippo.
He might, though.
He could, but I think he's gonna let Ippo, work through the ranks to get to him.
Yeah, I think
if he did challenge
I think that's what he should do. But as of what he's basically seeming like he wants to do is that he gives this kind of this stare down of like if you were ready to go in the ring right now, I would fight you.
Right, but he's probably not, so... Yeah. But we shall see.
We shall see.
Yeah.
So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this now. I'm kind of ready for this OP to switch. Yeah. I feel like we... Like it would make sense for it to be a post-Date match kind of... shift, because more of the way that the ED... seems to be hinting at Date being the kind of the final fight of this section of the story.
Start the way.
But I really missed the first OP.
Yeah, me too. I want this.
Yeah, that's true. Miyata is in the OP. But they have that the Date, cloak jersey thing there.
Yeah,
and there's Date
showing him there. Yeah, it's probably going to be something where, like, if I were to think about the overall arc for this show, because the first part of it, at least, is like 75 episodes or whatever. It's probably going to be Ippo beating Date and then needing to go to
Sendo,
World, and that's where he'll maybe face Miyata again.
Oh, that would make sense. Sure. Bow. Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
Going to Miyata right away.
Yeah. Having a fight in Thailand, alright. Whoa, okay. Whoa.
Hold on now.
Wow. Jeez.
That's rough.
Well, that's kind of dirty.
Yeah.
Cool. So just Miyata focus? Like,
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
身長172センチのフェザー級ボクサーは他にもいるが、一郎の場合、骨格がそれを全ての欲を断ち切らなければならない。
Yikes.
世代の若者とはまるで異質の人生だ。あいつは18歳にして若者の権利を自ら
Wow.
Yeah.
ジミー・シスファー、戦績は10戦10勝10 KO。
Wow.
ジミー・シスファー、東洋太平洋圏内で最も注目されているホープか。
Alright. Muay Thai. Oh. Oh, so he was, yeah, mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh boy.
For sure.
あんた日本語少し分かったよな。通訳してくれよ。日本人、やはりハングリー。私逃げた思わない。仕方ない思うよ。地味強すぎる。対戦避ける当然。
Yeah, he didn't even know.
Yeah.
どういうことなんだ、父さん。気にすることはない。次の試合はジュニアライトで行く。
Gotcha. Whoa, moving up to a new weight class. Dang.
Yeah.
何の不安もなかった。頭の中じゃ世界まで一直線の道しか描いていなかったよ。だけどその道の前にあいつが割り込んできて、それを避けちまったらこれから出てくるやつ全部
Nice. All right. We got our new underdog, Jacob.
Yeah.
相手じゃないかもしれない。だけど権力から逃げて、目の前の敵から逃げて、世界になんかたどり着けるもんか。お前をジミーと戦わせるわけにはいかん。なぜ？今のお前とじゃ実力差がありすぎる。まるで必ず負けるといった口ぶりだね。
Yeah.
何があるかわからないのがボクシングじゃないのかい。かませ犬だぞ。確かにお前のパンチは切れる。それゆえ一撃必殺のものだと思っておった。しかしお前のパンチは軽いのだ。
I don't have enough power.
Yeah.
スパッと切られた傷口とは持って生まれたものだ。
Oh, dang.
どうしようもない。
Really? That's interesting.
足の打撃が加わる戦いを勝ち抜いたものよ。お前のカウンターの一つや二つではまず俺はこの拳に頼るしかないんだ。こいつが俺を裏切ったなんて認めちまったら、もう俺は戦えない。ジミーと戦うよ。同じだな、あの時の私と。
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But that's what's supposed to be different. That's the whole thing. He should go through the same process, but it's going to be the result that will separate the two of them.
Man, dressing like that while running in the heat, that's
madness.
Yeah.
宮田が試合を受託したことを知っております。
Oh, oh.
それはもうジミーの試合はみんなが注目していますから。
ジミーの強さはムエタイにおいてすでに実証済み。ボクシングに転向したのは世界に認められるため。
Okay. So is he supposed to remind us of Ippo, but like a more terrifying kind of Ippo?
I guess.
Because he seems to have those like really like powerful like lower punches, you know?
Probably
yeah, because
be.
Yeah, the way it's rigged against you here.
Yeah.
どの道勝つためには KO しかないんだ。一郎のシャドウ流れるように綺麗ね。見惚れてしまったよ。同じ職業の僕にも見えないパンチある。まるで切れ味のいい刃物ね。
It's quite the compliment.
Yeah.
何か気に障ったか。いいは子供たちに夢を与えるボクサー。みんな
Whoa, cool.
のようになれると思ってる。それにファンだっているよ。
A fan. Oh, the kid behind you.
And that kid looks kind of like Ippo.
Yep, yeah, he does. He does.
よ
Okay, less now, but
yeah.
僕の弟チャナ今
Oh,
一郎のファンって
oh,
oh, the kid bro, you know.
話一郎に言ってみろじれったいみんなにいじめられる
Hey, hey.
原因よ参ったな俺の知り合いでもそっくりな
Haha, yeah.
嫌なやつでよと嫌になるくらい強いってことさ頑張ればチャナだってなる
タイにはジミーのようなファイターが多いけど僕はボクサータイプが好きですできればイチローのようなカウンターが打てるようになり
Yeah.
oh.
The light like shines through.
チャナ一遍でイチローのファ悪いなチャナ俺のカウンターはそんな偉もっと今のカウンターよりもっとすごい
He's going to evolve.
溺れていたんじゃないか自分のカウンターが完成されたものとしてこれ以上ないと
What are you gonna
Okay.
change though?
カウンターが
Okay.
How?
Yeah, you've theoretically created this punch now.
Right.
Now,
Visual.
how do you
Right.
actualize it? Like,
Exactly.
What is it? Like, is it? It's probably because essentially his
That's
current.
insane.
Yeah. It's probably because his current counter has too much of a jab to it. Like it's not a, step in with your full body hip rotation and,
Well, and because of how tall he is, in order to stay in featherweight, he probably can't be that bulky.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about with the nutrition and stuff. Oh crap! It's actually. Jeez. Miyata, like, what the hell? This is nuts.
Yeah.
まだたどり着かないのか飲まず食わずで汗を出しても体重が落ちない
So he's still not able to hit the weight
I guess.
for featherweight though? Like,
風でもひいた
whoa. That's so badass.
Yeah.
With like the ocean, like right on the
rain,
side right
like,
there.
Coming
Yeah.
off with each punch.
Oh yeah.
だけどこの雨じゃ傘さしても意味ねえか
イチローは笑わないんだねここに来る
おー
みんな楽しそうにしてるでもイチローの笑った顔見たことないタイの人たちよりもハングリーな生活してるタイのボクサーお金欲しいからリング上がるでも日本人違う思う痛い思いするリングになぜ上がるの楽しい
Oh.
イチロー全然
Yeah, he's confused. Like, tell him why. You've got a dream.
早く帰ろう体が出てしまうよ
サンキューチャナ笑わないかそうだなボクサーだけにしか味わえない笑える瞬間ってやつが
And that's not yet.
イチロー
またダウンだこのところずっと調子悪かったけど今日は一段とひどいもう試合まで何日もないのに
Whoa.
まだだ続けてくれ
カウンターチャンスそんな絶好のチャンスだったのにあんなに頭から
調子が悪いにしてはパンチが切れてる
Oh,
ダメだタイミングすらずれてる見てられません
love how the dad is just chilling there, just like.
どうしたクリーンヒットはほとんどもらってないのに体の芯に残っているものがある
What was it?
今までのイチローのパンチとは明らかに違う
続きつつあるようだなカウンターを超えるカウンターその答えに
But will he be in any shape to actually fight?
Well, I think he's betting it all on one punch.
Yeah.
Like, which is stupid. But it's like, that's probably all he can do. Yeah. Come on, buddy.
Wow.
Oh! Oh! That's good. Oh, that's some classic.
I love it.
That's some classic stuff right there. Okay.
But man, 30-1 odds. Like,
that's ridiculous.
Miyata and company should almost consider like putting some money on it just in case he does.
Yeah. You know, a good 10,000 yen or something, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And they're gonna cut the episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh boy. But
wow,
I love that we're getting focused on
surprise, though.
non-Ippo like fights.
Yeah, I think this is actually a clever way to do a time skip.
Yes. Because when I was thinking about it, it's like, oh yeah, no, this is how they could kind of skip past a lot of those like other fights that we don't really care about on the way to Date.
Exactly. Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Or no, this is just like, you know, it could be that, you know, we haven't seen Miyata in a long time.
Sure.
So it's
what's he been
up
up to,
kind
of a thing.
But the thing is that like it's been so long that they really need to like give him a lot of time. Otherwise, it's just like, you know, okay, he's gonna get a fight here, but in some ways, I'm not really as invested in this fight as I am in him growing.
Yes.
Like,
right.
I don't really care whether or not he wins or loses here that much.
Yeah.
It's more like, okay, cool, we're getting Miyata focus. He's thinking about the future. He's thinking about Ippo. He's thinking about his place in world-level boxing stuff.
Right.
What does that mean? Like, some cool stuff there.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Miyata is in a tough spot. But
yeah,
this could make him grow. This could make him grow.
And that's what I'm excited about. The whole struggle of him having to deal with his, you know, dietary restrictions, being in a strange environment, very few people speak the language that you're
bullshit calls. And,
dealing with the mental fatigue of being in a, I would say, a hostile kind of boxing situation in general, where less people are willing to help you, to be kind of there. It's your squad, your unit. Thankfully, Chana and his older brother are there.
Yep.
Payo or Payao. But this in some ways, I feel like Miyata should lose this one. Like he should evolve his counter, but it almost would feel more of like a classic underdog thing, because this is not Ippo. We can actually have our protagonist in the episode lose.
Sure.
But have it be more of a learning thing rather than a, you know, an emotional cathartic victory.
Yeah. And the thing is that they could still have it, along with the thing of him learning, they could do something where he kind of shows everyone else in the crowd as well that, you know, and the people that set up this fight, that he actually is a serious boxer.
Right.
Because even if he loses, you know, maybe he gets the first knockdown on Jimmy or something, you know.
Right.
And then it's just like, oh, okay, you know.
Yeah. He does his new counter.
Right.
And gets a legit, like, knockdown, and Jimmy gets up at count 7 or something, and then he's just like, oh, okay. And then the fight drags on like 7 rounds or something.
Right, and then he loses the stamina battle or something.
Right. Yeah. Or he loses to a rigged points thing or something at round 10.
Oh, that would.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, that's what I want to predict for this. That's what's going to happen. He's going to knock him down. Jimmy's going to then knock him down like multiple times over the course of the round and stuff like that. But then Miyata's going to hit him again a couple times at the counter and knock him down. And they'll basically be even in terms of knockdowns. But at the end of the thing, it'll be a points call because Miyata will just be weaving and dodging and everything like that. And when the judge comes to give it to Jimmy, basically, Jimmy will be like, you know...
like he actually tells the judge, like, no, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? He won.
He won. Yeah. That would be crazy. Or even if they don't do
I don't know if he would do that.
I don't know if he would do that, but even if they don't do that, Jimmy just sort of, like, gives Miyata a look of, like, good job. Like, you actually won that match, not me.
Kind of a even more like gruffer competitive one where he just kind of goes like,
sure, yeah,
because it's this thing of like, that was close and I acknowledge that was close, but I've got my eye on you, kind of like you won't take this from me, you couldn't have taken this from me. And then Miyata's just like, yeah, I see that little bit of fear in your eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
I am absolutely blown away by how they showcase Miyata doing all the crazy stuff that he does to stay in featherweight, because that's ridiculous.
Yeah, is it just me, or like, is it like 125 pounds is max weight for featherweight,
or under 126? So like 100, maybe 125,
something,
like 0.9 or whatever,
Okay, because I think that's right.
Because I think there was a point where they had people that were 125.5 or something. But
okay, gotcha. That's probably what it is then. Yeah. And
at 5'7", that's
that's the thing. Because Ippo is what, like 5'5" or something,
or maybe shorter,
or maybe even shorter. Yeah. But the thing is that 5'7", because Jacob and I are tall, so it's hard for me to put everything down ratio wise.
But 125 pounds is just barely above half what I weigh.
70 pounds less than me.
Yeah, like
minimum. It's closer to like 74 or 73 pounds less than me.
And granted, height does do a lot, but
muscle weighs very little comparatively.
Or muscle. Oh, well, muscle weighs a lot more than fat. But if you don't have any fat in there, then
then you take those hits a lot harder. So okay, Miyata is having trouble with his weight. Now, my thought of what they're trying to angle with this from the nutrition side of things and from the physique side of things is that Miyata is stressed. His cortisol levels are out of whack.
Yep.
So he's unable to basically get rid of the last bit of, unhealthy fat and stuff like that due to basically just that chemical imbalance going on.
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe.
Because
he's slaving away. He's doing crazy stuff. And if they're relying on basically sauna, like,
and the thing is, like,
that's a really nasty...
Sauna's not what surprised me about that. What surprised me is that he's in, like, full sweats and sweater and, like, everything. Like, that's...
But that's static throughout his cardio, even.
Yeah, exactly. Out in the hot sun, running however many miles he's running,
But basically sweatbox kind of setup, diet, regimen is stupid. It's actually dangerous. Like, it's really
when you do it that long... We got a jackhammer outside, apparently.
Yeah, it's not an earthquake or anything, guys. Yeah. We're fine. Yeah.
Oh no, wait. But
yeah,
that's how fast Miyata's punches need to be.
Yeah, if anything, like, we can give this a brief little bit because this probably won't take that much time. But bear with it, guys. The main thing that I see being a big benefit for Miyata here is they're talking about how quick he is, how quick his punches are, but they're not delivering enough strength, right?
Exactly.
And Miyata's real thing was never really his punches, and I find it funny that we're in an environment where Muay Thai is the biggest thing because Miyata's strength when he was fighting Ippo was his footwork. So if if basically it's a thing of where he actually like listened to some of the kids and was like, hey, like what are some of the stances and the forms and things like that you bring in Muay Thai so that I can bring that into my footwork to drive more power from my legs so that when I punch, I'm getting that translation of power through or something like that.
Right. I mean, I'm guessing he's already getting any kind of stuff of, okay, how do we get more power into the punches, you know?
But he has to get more, though. That's the thing.
Well, right, and
so there is a way he can get more because the plot kind of is going to demand it in some way.
Well, right. What I'm guessing it's going to be is that it's not going to be about because he has an incredible amount of control over where he places his punches, right?
Yes.
And the timing of them and everything. Even though he was falling short on that during the sparring matches because of how badly his body was doing, right?
Right. We've seen him at top form, so we know he can do it.
Right. Yeah. And what I would almost expect it to be is that he already has all the stuff built in, so his body is fully engaging for the punches to give as much power as it can give, right?
Right.
And that's why they're saying, oh, if only he was at a higher weight class, because then we could put a bit more muscle on him since he is 5'7". Right. That's where he'd really shine.
Yeah.
So in this case, what I'm guessing he's going to do is something where it's about the placement of the punch and or the timing. So like, think about how like he got taken out by Ippo because of the jolt on the chin, you know? And the next episode thing said jolt punch, you know. So what I'm guessing is that it's going to be something along the lines of making sure to have that punch connect in the right way. So it's not just about it being a counter, but it's like it's a specific kind of counter.
In the same way that Date targets a specific spot on the chest. Yeah, I think that's possible. I think, though, that that's something where, again, it's something that would be very limited by the form of which the other person is boxing. So if, you know, it just ends up in a situation where he needs to hit them in a specific place or in a couple specific places, he'll only get that counterpunch ability when they make certain punches or something like that. But I'm thinking about something
like having a narrow window of opportunity.
Right, and I think that that's definitely going to be part of it, but I would like to see it be a thing where he does actually find a way to translate a general amount of strength difference into his regular counterpunches, and then from that, he applies that strength in something specific like you're talking about, so that it is something, because I feel like he was always pretty precise. Like he was always doing like a really good job of going for the temple or going for like a specific jaw point with his counter punches. So they were knockouts against certain people that were, you know, weaker in the featherweight Japanese kind of arena of boxing. Right. But now that he's up here and he's got people who are seasoned physical fighters.
Jimmy certainly is.
Yeah, was at 32 KOs out of 32 fights in Muay Thai.
In kickboxing.
Which is a mixed martial art, right?
I don't...
Or I guess it wouldn't necessarily be. It's just a martial form.
Yeah, it's a martial art.
Yeah.
But kickboxing specifically in the sport.
Yeah.
And then coming into regular boxing and 10 for 10. So...
Dang.
Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, because he has so much experience with just fighting in general... Miyata's old counters certainly would not work against him. Like, he would probably have, you know, like you said, just sort of, you know, laughed them off, you know.
Yeah, he'd get like a little bit of a bruise and be like,
yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
What was that trailer for that movie where it's like supposed to be like the guy that's Drax, but as like the spy, you know, and he's playing like dodgeball with the kids, and they're all throwing the balls at him, and he's like, stop, and then he's like, okay, fine, and then they hit him like square in the face, you know, it just bounces off, and all the kids are like, you know.
I don't remember that, but it kind of reminds me of, like, I don't remember what it was, but there was this trailer for something where the person like throws a quick jab punch at someone, and they just kind of go, huh? And he's like, and then he's like, oh no, it did nothing. So then he like pop, 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 and then the guy like spits out all the teeth and stuff. I don't remember what that was, but it was a really comical, like stupid thing from like forever.
That almost feels like something from like like Zoro with like
I think it was Zoro.
I think
it was Zoro. I don't know what I'm talking about now.
And eventually just
yeah. That might have been it, and I'm mixing two things up into one. But okay, he remembers his rival. He remembers Ippo.
That's right. Yeah.
And he channels that passion, but I would say more so just the belief that Ippo had situations like this, and he had to overcome them via mental resolve, classic shonen protagonist stuff. So he's like, hey, he's a shonen protagonist, I'm a shonen protagonist, I can channel that crap too. So then he does it, and
we'll have to see how this goes.
We'll have to see how it goes.
Like this is one of the few times that we've actually had a fight be built up to, but then ending the episode at the bell ring, not after like, you know, the first few sets of punches or whatever.
Showcasing the move sets of one or more of the boxers.
Now maybe that's because of a difference in story style, because since Miyata isn't the main character, they don't have to treat it the same way as with Ippo, whereas with Ippo, they basically show how the fight's going, and then they have him on the ropes either figuratively or literally, and then the episode ends and it's like, oh no, how will he get out of this? And then it shows him sort of overcoming that. Whereas in this case, everything is so stacked against Miyata that he's kind of just going for that one punch kind of a deal. So maybe that's why they can't.
Possibly.
But
this is a fun detour from the main story, and we'll see how it goes in the next one. But if you want to see that next episode's reaction discussion right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access. So you can chat with us about these stories, about anime in general, or also about Jacob's book he just published.
Yes, my sci-fi novel Battle Lines is still available for order on Amazon. The link is in the description. There are also some signed copies still available, so don't know how long those will be available. Go check it out.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.